I got my posture there. I was like this. Oh no.
That's good. It's official. I have moved from the last place, the last video that I recorded. I've moved again. And this time I'm staying at this new place. So I'm gonna give you the grand tour. It is, by the way, January 18th, Sunday. And I'm gonna give it, the proper tour of the new place. It's a little closer to work, which is really nice. But we'll start off here. Here's the kitchen. This is where all the meals are made, or the lack of meals. There's of course my bike. And I got a lot of stuff on the table just because I am still trying to figure out where to put a lot of this stuff that I use on a regular basis, and that's, my mics are getting charged up. Some books that I'm reading right now. Nice little mirror back there. And yeah, now let's go upstairs. Ooh, ooh. All right. So here we are. We got the nice bed and the shoe rack, because y'all know I love my shoes. And this is where I have all of my backpacks, hats, my fanny packs. And over here, hello, we have where I got all of my glasses, all of my phone cases, and what's in this one? Oh yeah, all of my Whoop band. So, not too shabby. And then here's the bathroom. Washer, dryers, chilling there. Bathroom. And then, oh yeah, there's this snazzy stripper pole just casually here, which is really nice. Yeah, it has been a treat moving the first time in 2026 that we had to move. And hopefully we can stay planted here for a little while, just because moving is just so time consuming and just exhausting to have to pack up my whole life. But, I'm complaining about silly things because I'm in Sydney. So like, Bri, stop complaining. Yeah guys, I'm excited for this week's video. Welcome to another video. I took some time to turn off the camera just now after the house tour to jot down just basic talking points that I wanted to include in this week's video. This is basically going to encompass a nice little recap of the end of 2025 and some nice little highlights, followed by, what's the update 3 weeks into January? Are we still pacing towards the theme of the year, which is becoming like Martha? And I feel like I am. I don't think I'm perfect by any means, but I think I've been trying to be very intentional and mindful about, spending time with the Lord and being present with people around me versus being bogged down by stress and distractions. A work in progress for sure. But to recap the end of last year, my team had a great finish. At the very last day of the quarter that we were working, we ended up hitting our quarter target that I planned out for the team. With having a brand new team, we had some ramp targets, and they made it happen, and they're incredible, and I'm obsessed with my team, and so I'm really, really proud of what they did, what they accomplished, and the fight to the finish. So that was exciting. Followed by Mom was in town for 2 weeks, so if you checked out that vlog, appreciate it. You saw some of the shenanigans that we got into, which was so much fun. Like, I wish she lived here with me for this, little stint that I'm doing in Australia. But unfortunately, life cannot allow that, just because she's working. She's a working lady, so she's got to go back to her little students. But it was such a blast, and I'm really grateful, and I'm glad that I documented as much as I did, just because I feel like I'm gonna look back at that vlog and just laugh, because my mom is hilarious. Oh, a couple new things in Jan. Went to Manly Beach for the first time. Great day. It was probably the hottest day thus far in January, and I had a freaking blast. That was exciting. Also finished book number 1 for the year, Mercy by Stephen King, which was my first Stephen King book. Loved it, obsessed. I afterwards watched the Kathy Bates reenactment movie that they did based off the book. Kathy Bates ate, y'all. Oh my gosh, she deserves that Academy Award that she won because it was phenomenal, her acting there. And it was a great movie. You could just tell it was made in the 1990s, which was so fun. But I loved it. She just did amazing. And I would say the last little key update here, we're gonna keep it short and sweet this video. The world, mostly the United States has been hit with this obsession over 2016, which I wanted to talk about because I think it's so funny. Mainly because I always look back at 2016 as one of my favorite years. Favorite years ever. Took so much time to take so many photos that year on Snapchat and via my phone. It was just so many things that happened that year where I was just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe we did that much in 365 days. And now the world is posting all about 2016 and we're reminiscing on just how incredible that year was. And it was just been so fun the last couple days texting my best friends just pictures of that year and just us looking like babies and just having a blast thinking about just the things that we got into. But one of my favorite creators right now, Alfie Robinson, talks a lot about living a life by design, not by default. And it's something that, you know, I strive to do. It's something that is important for me just because I never want to be one of those old folk that looks back on the glory days back in high school, back in college. Or in this instance, I feel like 2016 is like my equivalent of the glory days. And I definitely try to live a very mindful, intentional life where I'm grateful to have picked up the hobby of documenting and videography thanks to my, you know, leader at church that got me into production. But it's been fun to just kind of like document the fun moments year over year that I can look back on and be like, man, like that was a great year. These were parts of each year that were incredible. And so it's one of those things that I'm excited for 2026. I feel like it's going to be one of the best years yet. And I love having my camera with me. I've picked up not just videography now, but also taking photos. So I'm constantly taking my little, you know, normal camera with me. It just takes the best photos. It's pocket size, so I just take it with me everywhere. And yeah, I'm expectant for 2026 for us as a work cohort to have an incredible year, but also personally speaking, it's gonna be a great one for the Bucks. So if you tune in this long, thank you so much. You're so patient with me and just listening to my rambling. I appreciate it. But thanks for watching, and I will catch you on the next one.